Have you had any similar experience like this? When you go to Bilibili and you open a video, you are enjoying it, but then suddenly the video maker starts to introduce you a product that is not a bit related to the video. You feel it's awkward and you want to close the video immediately. These are examples of poorly made promotion videos, and this leads me to conduct my final project on promotions in online videos. Promotional videos are videos that contain promotions, different from advertisement that is usually not a part of the video and appear before the video. Like on YouTube, you have to watch the 5-second advertisement before you actually start the video. Promotions are made by uploaders themselves and usually appear inside the video and is part of the video. So what actually makes a successful promotional video? The answer is first, showing sincerity, and second, leaving people with impressions is more important than persuading them to buy the product immediately. In this video, I'll explain in detail, first, how can a video show sincerity, and why is it more important to leave people with impressions? So let's get started. So for the first question, how to show sincerity? There are two parts. First, the content of the promotion itself should be convincing. Instead of sharing claims that are designed by producers, like video uploaders just reading out the lines like a robot and introducing the product quality and features, Turbulent Insights suggests that video makers should believe in the product they want to promote because viewers are able to identify by their fake emotions. Cecilia is my interviewee. She is a freshman from Zhejiang University. And in my interview with her, she told me that she would prefer video makers to start from their own experience when introducing product.
I would say that it might seem a bit more natural if they use the word like what I recently felt when I used this kind of product. And like it's basically if they talk more about their personal feelings while using this kind of product, I would say that it is a bit more natural because it might have some kind of echo with the audiences. Like they might feel like if I used this kind of product or something, I would want this kind of feeling. So that may be the reason why I choose this brand. And that also means that is the reason why I accept her promotion, which leads to a very successful promotion, I would say.
And also you want the video maker to be sincere because you want them to share their personal experiences.
Yeah. And I think that it is much more persuasive if the video maker can use their personal experiences to, persuade the audience. Like, so I think it's more persuasive if you can have some kind of echo with them, so they may, like have more trust in this product or something. So I think maybe a bit more sincerity is very necessary inside the process of promotion.
This is what Eva's study, the uploader Cecilia Love, actually does in her video.
Hello，西路咖啡他们给我寄了5个这个不同口味的挂耳咖啡，那么大一袋，刚好就想借这期视频来跟大家分享一下我喝这些咖啡的心得。首先，西路咖啡这个牌子，如果大家看了我之前的视频就知道，我已经回购了很多次的，而且它一直都是用的顺丰快递，所以经常就是我很想喝咖啡的时候，只要下单以后，基本上第2天就到货了，这方面很方便。然后第二呢，就是 我用了它的挂耳咖啡以后，我才发现原来我之前的器具其实有点多余，因为如果用那么好的品质的那种挂耳咖啡泡出来的话，那个咖啡的味道，我觉得是不输其他的器具泡出来的咖啡味道。然后这个方面的话，我喝那个咖啡，我觉得特别好喝，并且它有独特的风味，每天早上就可以很简单的、很方便的泡一杯咖啡。第三，我最喜欢新路咖啡的一点就是，无论我购买了那么多次，它每一次给我的那个咖啡品质都是非常好，然后也都是最新鲜的咖啡。所以说，它这个挂耳咖啡的话，它里面也充了那个氮气，来保持它最新鲜的那个状态，让那个咖啡很香。包括我打开这个袋子的时候，就有一股非常非常香的咖啡味道。虽然它这个是密封的。而且它里面还有一些黑科技啊之类的，保持它那个咖啡的那个原始的风味，所以就非常推荐大家来购买这一款。我是真心诚意的跟大家推荐。然后如果我以后还要买挂耳的话，我也会只购买这一家，之前也都是一直购买这一家。
From the clip, we can see that these details in her description shows why it deserves for consumers to buy the product. These video makers' own experience can actually help to check whether these claims made by producers can really work, whether they are real and authentic. This also shows video makers' sincerity because they have tested the product by themselves and shows their responsibility. The second is that apart from the content of promotion can show sincerity, the format of promotion can also show video makers' sincerity. Because viewers are able to identify whether video makers are devoting time and effort into it. One of the most successful formats I found in most online videos to make promotions is to fuse these promotions with the content of the video. This is a promotion made by 小朝院长 about a cookie called 趣多多. In this video, the promotion they made for the cookie is a part of the video. But in detail, the aesthetic choices in this video are very successful and demonstrate what makes a good promotion video in format and aesthetic choices. And I want to expand them in more detail. The video that I want to analyze is from an uploader called 小朝院长, who is a famous funny video maker on Bilibili. Since we are doing aesthetic analysis, I won't focus on the video's content, but more on specific aesthetic features. So now let's start. The product that the video is promoting are cookies called 趣多多. The video begins with a short animation with the title 甲方的任务, which is a meme in China that amuses viewers, at the same time displaying the product that the video is promoting. The sound is rather relaxing, creating a casual atmosphere that could potentially connect with the scene when people eat the cookies. When the video starts, we find that the set of the video is at the video uploader's home. This also connects with times when we eat cookies at home. Then one people pop up to introduce the role of the game they're playing in the video. You can notice the right bottom corner of the screen again shows 甲方的任务, constantly reminding us about the promotion they are making. Then another people show up, holding the cookie in his hand and introduce how they use the cookie as a part of their game. Actually, you'll find many other examples of people eating the cookie in the video like this. And if we come back to the beginning of the video, here a small text would pop up with a sound, and the text size of the words are different. The biggest text shows the feature that the sponsors want to display, which is 加倍, that indicates the cookie is delicious. When they start to play the game from this scene, we can see very clearly that people stays on the left side of the screen, and the cookie is on the right side that we can't ignore. So basically, the video is constantly reminding us of the product. But I learned that people tend to focus on the left side of the screen, so the focus is still on the content of the video, although the promotion would not be ignored. And with cutting techniques, like the video uploader would zoom in to display the cookie and the package of it. Basically, we can find that the cookie would appear almost everywhere in the video. But a very interesting point is that viewers wouldn't be annoyed with this because viewers' attention is on the game or the funny part in the video. And that is why I think this video is a very successful video with promotions.
牛！你最喜欢的裤子这一壶牛吗？再问两个。
2. Why is it more important to leave consumers with impressions rather than persuading them to buy it immediately? The most important thing is not to persuade consumers to buy it, but leaving them with impression. According to my interviewee Cecilia, she would recall the product, for example, the coffee, when she needs to buy it, but will not buy the coffee immediately when she just watched the video.
Yes, I do, but it's not just after I watch this promotion, I instantly click on the internet and start to buy the product. But it's more likely to be that I have been left a impression on this kind of product or on this brand, and the next time, like if the next time I'm gonna buy coffee, I would be like, oh, probably I'm just gonna try this one, which is buy it. So it's not an instant affection, but I do have impressions that might influence my choice afterwards.
According to New Media and Society, classic advertising formats, such as TV commercials, primarily aim to persuade through factual or propositional messages, for example, by focusing on product quality and features. Additionally, this goal is reinforced using various tactics, such as repeating these messages, linking them to positive stimuli such as humor. The new advertising formats, however, tend to depart from those tactics, though these have become more subtle in nature. That is, rather than striving to inform about products in the first place, the new formats primarily attempt to effectuate better recall or attitudes through prolonged and repeated exposure to brands or products, and through implicit persuasion based on the positive effect transfer from the increasingly amusing and captivating media content to the brands or product it integrates. In other words, leaving you an impression unconsciously, and then consumers will buy it when they need it. But to be fair, a promotional video that shows sincerity and leave people with impression is a good promotional video for viewers. But that does not necessarily mean that it is a good promotional video for sponsors. So this further raises a question that how video makers can balance the need between sponsors and video makers. That is a question remaining to be explored.